just stay a metre back if you could, please. Thank you. Remembering the tide's coming in, so just keep an eye on your toes.
So that's Pat. If you have to recall back to your photograph.
Donna,
And that's Harmony.
is there anyone else coming down?
Yeah, maybe. What's your chance? No.
We'll just wait for these last few people to come down and we'll get started. I'll just get you to take a little bit of a sip.
Oh, they're going away. Going away.
No.
No, feeding doesn't start until 8 o'clock.
They're just waiting for it.
Oh, they're in a pot of about 18.
So
No, we'll get on to the information in a minute, lovely, okay? We're just waiting for the last people to come down. That's it, is it? Okay. Okay, no worries. Okay, guys, so just remember to stay a metre back from the water's edge, remembering the shot tide is coming in. Sorry, Annette.
Okay, sorry to interrupt everyone. If you have your yellow admin tickets, 365 to 380. We still have bead tokens available for sale if you wish to purchase one. Number 365 through to 380. You're more than welcome to go back to the gate and purchase a bead token if you wish. Thank you.
Okay, and the other thing is to remain standing at all times. Now, the reason for that is that if these two big boys decide to have a fight, Roger and I need to get out of the water quickly. If you're standing up, you'll catch us on our way out. If you're squatting down, we're going to bowl you over, and you don't want me bowling you over because I'm heavy, okay? Now, I'll just introduce you to the two that are in at the moment. He's identifying as a bottlenose. Patch has got a gift. Okay, so this is a male trait, and a male trait only. When the males are out in the wild,
Drinking beer.
they don't take a beer bottle to their females. They will adorn their rostrum with sponge, seaweed, starfish, a shell, something that they think will entice the female, and that is their courtship ritual. When they come in here, they bring in rubbish, unfortunately. 9 times out of 10 it is just rubbish. So we often say he identifies as a bottlenose. They of course are not bottlenose dolphins. Bottlenose dolphins are a lot bigger than these guys. These are a medium-sized estuarine dolphin, and I know what you're going to do. Thank you. They only grow to about 150, 160 kilo and 2.5 metres in length, whereas the bottlenose are 300 kilos, so they're a lot bigger. So this is Harmony. Harmony is our 24-year-old male. He believes he's the boss of the group. There's the boss of the group over there. 37-year-old Patch, but Patch is a very easygoing, placid dolphin. And this fellow here has been in the wars. He's had a couple of recent shark fights, and he's come in this morning with another couple just on the down the back there on his right-hand side. So, which is why Annette came down earlier with the camera, just to document them. They get sent off to SeaWorld just so that SeaWorld vet can see what's going on. And if they need to intervene, they do. Occasionally they will be put on antibiotics for a course of a week or 2 weeks, and the antibiotics are of course human antibiotics. The way we give them their antibiotics is much easier than giving them to toddlers or children, because you slip them in the gill of the fish and then feed them the fish. They don't even know they've had them. You can see by his fluke, he's still got a raw wound on there, which is his tail. He's still got a bit of a raw wound on his dorsal fin, so he's been in the wars well and truly. Now this started way back in 1952. An injured dolphin came into the cove a little bit further up near the Coast Guard up there. He was named Old Scar, and Old Scar was fed by the local fishermen until he was well enough to go. And when he went, they were all very pleased with themselves. They'd saved a dolphin, but unbeknownst to them, that dolphin went out and told everybody out there if they come into Tin Can Bay, they get a free feed. And he came back in with some family and friends. Now the female he brought in with him, they called Old Scary. And Old Scary was the mother of Mystique. Now Mystique was born in 1991 and he was here up until 2021. He was a prolific gift giver, a real character of a dolphin. You never got to meet Mystique, did you, Rog? No. He was a beautiful dolphin, and he was a real personality around this area. Everybody knew him. He was always bringing gifts in. And one morning when COVID was around and there was no people down here, he was quite distressed and he went out and he bought 23 items in a 2-hour period. He was like, if I bring presents in, will the people come back? Patch broke that record just recently.
He did.
Yeah, I think Roger just took it up there. Don't get my fingers though.
Sorry.
Oh, he's getting one too? Yeah.
A couple before. We've been in the wars, haven't we?
Yeah, they don't usually lunge like that when they take their fish.
First fish of the day. A bit hungry.
Yes. So right back then, so Mystique was around up until 2021 and then he's just disappeared. He may have gone to Dolphin Heaven, we've got no idea, because once they leave here we don't know. Sometimes they go to other areas. These guys they're Australian humpback dolphins. They live from down near Byron Bay all the way up the east coast to the top end and then across into Papua New Guinea and a little bit down into Western Australia. They are river and estuarine dolphins. They only like the shallower, warmer waters.
Thank you. Sorry for the interruption, everybody. If there is anyone that is up top who would like to go down and view the dolphins, we're going to let you all go down. I will be bringing feeding forward. So if you haven't been down on the beach for viewing, now is the time to do it. We will be starting to feed by about 10 to 8. So if you wish to go down, you can. If there's anyone who would like to purchase a feeding token, there are plenty still available. So if you've decided, no numbers, just anyone who wants to get a feeding token, there are quite a few still left. If you want to grab a feed token, just head back to Barry at the gate and pay the $5 for your feeding token. Thank you.
Love your shoes.
Okay, your turn.
Alrighty. Hello everybody, welcome to Tin Can Bay. Really good to see you here. I'm sure the Dolphins are happy to see you as well. When COVID was on and there was nobody here, the Dolphins were a bit confused where everybody was. Some of these Dolphins have been doing this their whole lives, so then one morning